Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Brett Weiss. I know a lot of you guys are staying at home and you're maybe feeling cooped up and you've got a lot of time on your hands. So I just want to give everyone who wants it a digital copy of my book, Retro Pop Culture A to Z from Atari 2600 to Zombie Films. Now, I wish I could afford to physically mail everyone a copy, but the offer is for a free digital copy. And the book has 60 chapters of just mostly things that meant a lot to me growing up. Everything from the movie Alien to the Batman TV show to collecting computers and pinball machines to articles on the Flash, Green Lantern, the Hulk, Mad Magazine, the classic 60s science fiction TV show Outer Limits, The Wizard of Oz, which I used to watch every year when it would come on back in the old days before VCRs, DVD players, and all that streaming. The Wizard of Oz would play once per year on television, and that was a huge event each time. Got a feature on that, articles on records and 8-tracks. The book is just filled with all kinds of nostalgia. And the reason I wrote it was because, so I've been writing for magazines and newspapers and different publications for years and years, and I wanted to collect a lot of those articles into one volume. And so, for example, my article on Spidey Super Stories, remember that old comic book, is in Back Issue Magazine. And so I've reprinted that in the book. And for Film Facts, I wrote a long feature on Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that's in the book as well. So there's 60 different topics, all kinds of great stuff that you guys are going to enjoy. And for you that aren't maybe too much into pop culture, you might want to download it as well because it's absolutely free. The download is in the link in the comments below, or I'll include the link on this video, and I'll tell you where to get this in a minute. But even if you're not into all this geeky pop culture stuff, you might want to download it just to read the introduction, because I talked about how a particular television show really helped me when my father passed away a few years ago, the Wonder Years, because their family very much reflects my own, and just binge watching that show during my dad's illness and after he had passed really helped me, because it just sort of reminded me of more innocent times when I was a kid, growing up with, just like in the show, I was the youngest, perhaps I was the Kevin Arnold character, and then I had an older brother, and then an older sister, just like their family. There were just before ours, maybe about 8 or 10 years before our family, timeline-wise. But the family very much mirrors my own, and it really helped me get through that. The book, like I said, I wish I could mail. I could afford to mail, physical copies, signed physical copies to everybody that wants one. But there are some advantages to having the digital version. Obviously, you can take it on the go and everything, but it's in full color. Because of the price, this is a self-published book, so it's kind of a vanity project. I just wanted all my articles in one, not all of them, but a lot of my bigger, longer features that cover really interesting topics, like Kiss, like the Beatles, like He-Man and the Master Universe, like the Flash. I wanted them all into one, one book. I just thought it'd be neat to collect those into one book. As you can see, the images are in black and white. There's a lot of photos, a lot of quotes from experts. There's collector pricing. There's a feature on Wonder Woman, things like that. But the photos are in black and white. And with a digital copy, you do get it in color, so that's kind of nice. Now, as you guys are holed up, in your houses, maybe you're getting restless, be smart, go out and take walks, maybe go pick up some food, but, do it like grocery stores and fast food restaurants. A lot of them are doing like delivery service, curbside service, where you don't have to come into contact with a lot of people. That's smart. Try to stay away from busy restaurants, busy bars and things like that. A lot of those are just completely shutting down anyway. But if you live in a town where public gatherings are still allowed, try to limit that. Maybe not do that, because the quicker we can get this virus under control, the faster we can slow it down. The fewer casualties and illnesses we're going to have. Ignore the conspiracy theories. This is a very real epidemic, and I hope you guys are taking all the safety precautions, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, warm water, all that kind of stuff. Just, I want you guys all to be safe. You can find the free book, Retro Pop Culture A to Z, from Atari 2600 to zombie films. I've told you. You can, of course, get a copy off Amazon, but for the foreseeable future, you can get a free one. Now, it's a PDF form, and I put it on my Patreon page, public, so anybody can get access to it. The reason I put it on my Patreon page is because that's the easiest way to distribute a PDF. If I did this, if everybody who wanted one, I had to email it or send it through Facebook, that would take a lot of time, and it would be a hassle for me as well as you, because it's just the easiest way is just to jump on Patreon and get a copy, and that's at www.patreon.com/Brett Weiss. And again, I'll put the link in this video. And putting a PDF on a blog I couldn't figure out how to do that on my blog, and you can't just post one directly to Facebook, a PDF. And so I've put it on my Patreon page, but it is free. It's public. Anybody can download it. All right, guys. Comment below. Have you read this book? This is my retro pop culture book. Comment below with your thoughts on it, and in what ways are you keeping busy during this downtime? I've been playing video games. I've been catching up on some articles that I've been behind on. I've been working on a NES book, my NES Omnibus, and all that kind of stuff. Comment below. What have you guys been doing? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you later.